for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic. Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes. Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Good evening, everybody. We have 1:14 left on the pregame clock here at Tatum Gymnasium, Tatum America, on what turned out to be a nice afternoon after a really cold start, after we got heavy winds and we got some rain yesterday. To quote Abigail Duran Corrales, it was ugly. And man, it was cold this morning, but nice this afternoon, and mid-70s over the next couple of days. And we're indoors anyway, but it is that time of year where it can be really cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon. You come in the gym, it's always about the same temperature.
It is.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And we have a good one tonight, Abigail. We bring Tatum girls varsity volleyball to the World Wide Web. Eunice and Tatum, let's just say it, you know, in basketball, football, doesn't matter, volleyball, they like to beat each other. Nobody wants to lose this one. And Tatum has gone down to Eunice and took a match there, 3-2 earlier this season. So looks like Eunice will be trying to get some revenge here tonight, and Tatum will try and hold their home court. We're going to take a break right now for pregame festivities. And set for some varsity girls volleyball tonight on HobbsAmerica.com, the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Introducing first for Eunice Lady Coyotes, your starting 6.
And introductions are being done, so we'll let you listen to those so we don't compete with the PA announcer. Tatum wearing their pink tonight, and a lot of pink scattered throughout the crowd and the scores table as Breast Cancer Awareness Month rolls on.
Sarah Reed. Number 8, Lillian Parsons. And number 10, Diana Zamora. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, let's make some noise for your hometown, Tatum Lady Coyotes. Your starting 6, freshman, number 3, Avery Brenner. Freshman, number 7, Sydney Rice. Sophomore, number 1, Luan Villaseñor. Sophomore, number 2, Aubrey Young. Junior, number 10, Valeria Mariscal. Senior, number 9, Sierra Jimenez. We want to wish both teams the best of luck with no injuries. Good luck, ladies.
All right. Hey, man, I'm going to have to hire that guy to do my intros on the radio.
It's Fernando Jimenez.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if you know him.
I know of him, yeah.
Okay.
Who
yeah,
is
he used to be one of the coaches for the football before Mr. Foss came in. Mr.
So is he
Satterwhite.
related to Ciara?
Yes,
Jimenez?
that's her dad.
That's her dad?
Yes, that's Celeste's dad as well. I played with Celeste when we were in high school.
Athletic family.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sebastian Jimenez.
Sebastian, man, he never met a three-pointer he didn't like.
He was good. He was a good basketball
very
player.
Good, very
Still
exciting.
is.
Very exciting. You were telling me, where did he go?
He's playing at UNM.
Yeah,
No,
really?
not UNM. ENMU.
ENMU. Really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I went there. It's my my
In
alma mater
Portales.
there in Portales.
Yeah.
I'm a Greyhound myself. Okay, we're getting set to bring you Cardinals and Coyotes. And this is an important district matchup because you look at the overall records, and Eunice is 11-6. Tatum is at 500, 10-10. But in district, a whole different story. Tatum 4-1. Lady Cardinals 1-3. So they really need this victory tonight. Now Tatum is going to take a district win any night, but Eunice is a little bit more desperate, I would think, to get the win and avenge getting beat at home by these Lady Coyotes. So we shall see. And we are about to get underway. Tatum will wear their pink breast cancer awareness jerseys tonight. Eunice in their road blacks. And that is into the net, and that'll go Eunice's way. 1-0 here early. First set of this match. And it went 5 when they played down in Eunice, so it may be a long night here. These two teams are going to play hard. That looks out. So that'll tie it up at 1-1 on the missed serve by Parsons. That's a good deep serve right there from Valeria Mariscal, and that's a point. Tatum 2-1. Mariscal to serve here. And that's good. Point Tatum. It was deep, but you got to play those. If it's going to land at your feet, it could be in, and it was. That's a line drive serve taken in the back line to the front, deep to Hennard. At the net, Villasenor drives that one a little long. Point to the Cardinals, 3-2. We have an officials timeout. I know what she's saying. You didn't tell me I needed to wear a pink shirt. Why didn't you tell me I needed to wear a pink shirt? Can I borrow yours?
Maybe she does have one.
Oh, no, she does have one. Okay. They talk about it, and the score remains the same, 3-2, with the homestanding Lady Coyotes in the lead here. Opening set of this match, best of 5. Return from Aubrey Young. There's the hammer from the Eunice front line. That's number 5, Tinley Acosta with the kill shot. We're tied at 3. She found some space on the sideline over there. Serve will go to Young, to the front line, to Villasenor. Drove it deep there. That looks close but long, and Tatum will get the point. Tinley Acosta sent that one just out. So that will bring up Alarcon to serve for Tatum. Isela Alarcon. Into the middle for the Cardinals, that's Acosta. Jimenez, that's Hennard driving it deep. And they look at each other and hesitate. Acosta and number 10. Coyotes up by 2 now. And that's a good low serve. Cardinals hang in there, but are going to lose that point. Good serve from Knight, now down 6-3. Tatum needs to take advantage here. See if they can build a big lead. To Jimenez, to Hennard, and Long. Jimenez, Villasenor tries the drop shot, and it's going to go Tatum's way. Sarah Reeves, she is tall and lanky, and that was kind of like in a bad spot for her. Not up high and not down low. She kind of got caught in the middle. 7-4 Coyotes, and into the net off the Jimenez serve. So far, Tatum looking to be the more aggressive team. Shooting down what I said about Eunice really coming out to get the district win, but there's a good serve right there, and Acosta will celebrate. She gets the service ace, Tinley Acosta. And that cuts it to a 1-point first set here. Coyotes have not trailed, but they've led by 3 and now only by 1. Good get from Mariscal, but they're able to send it back, and that is number 8, Lillian Parsons, with the winner. Tied at 7. So the Lady Cards now have shaken off the early part of the match and the time it takes to get their wheels under them. They seem to be rolling now. And they are going to get that point off the Tatum sideline. And the first lead of the evening for the Cardinals. Momentum has swung toward Eunice. Tatum needs a stop right here. Well, just as good is a serve that's wide, and that's what they get. So they get the point. There's the set and the drive, and a good get from Hennard. Mariscal tries the far corner, and that will be a point Tatum. Good placement from Valeria Mariscal. Villasenor, the serve. Good serve. Barely got over the net, and those are hard to get back when it barely cleared the net. It's going to be coming in low.
Because you just don't ever know if it's going over, if it's not going over.
Villasenor again with the serve. 10-8. Coyotes. Lefty shot there, handled by Aubrey Young. Mariscal. Good reach by Ornelas for Eunice. And then Hannard is going to get the point there. Good hard shot from her. And Tatum matched their biggest lead of this first set, back up by 3. Eunice to Hannard, and that'll be a point, Tatum. Good work by those two. And that's going to force a timeout from the Eunice Cardinals. Coach Taylor Skinner has seen enough now with the 4-point Tatum lead. We'll be back in a moment. I want to let you hear from some of our great sponsors making our coverage possible tonight on the World Wide Web.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lewiston today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
All right, we are back. Alan Scott chatting with you. Dallas. Villasenor continuing to serve here now, and on her serve, it's a 5-point lead now, 13-8. Coyotes. That will go wide, and Tatum increases that lead. Now, 8. Ways to go to get to 25, but dangerous time here of this opening set for Eunice. Acosta. And that is number 0, Jones, Chloe Jones, who sent it over the net. And the shot from the Coyotes will go long, and so they finally get the serve back, Eunice. But good job by Villasenor. She had a 6-point lead, now 5. And into the net, so Cardinals do not, their last 2 serve attempts have not done them any good. The ball's gone right back to Tatum with a point. They're almost helping the cause here on those service errors. 15-9 Coyotes. To the front line, drop shot. Mariscal with a good get. That's Jimenez over the net for Tatum. Number 6 is Granados, Yolanda Granados up front. She made a good set for Parsons, and the point will go to Eunice. Now trailing at 15-10. Coyotes have only trailed once by 1 in this opening set. Ciara Jimenez. That's Reeves, number 7 for Eunice. Jimenez again will go baseline, and that will be wide. 15-11. They're slowly whittling into the margin now, Eunice. And the serve handled by Villasenor. And Mariscal, and a great get by the Cardinals, and somehow they get it back over. The play was made possible on a great get, but to finish it off was Lillian Parsons, number 8. On the serve is Reeves. And now a little momentum swing going toward Eunice. And again, sometimes somebody will get hot, and right now it's Lillian Parsons. She's gotten the last 2 winners, and that'll force Tatum to take a timeout. 1-minute break here. And it is 15-13, the home team leading it in the opening set of this best-of-5 district match.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lea County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lea County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 3 your community.
That one will go into the net for the Coyotes. The serve from Aubrey Young, so that'll be a point, Eunice. And it is a 2-point affair, 16-14 Tatum. And a good running jump serve there by the lefty for the Cardinals. And the Birds are there. Jasmine Martinez up front, number 3, with a good block. That'll be a point, Eunice, and it's a 1-point set here now, 16-15 Tatum. That lefty serve spins the other way and it can be difficult to handle. Young is finding that out. And so that's a pretty good serve from Lillian Parsons, who's been hot here in the middle of this first set. She all of a sudden has caught fire. Deep again into the middle. Jimenez fools everybody and drops it in.
That was very smart.
It was. That's definitely strategy right there. They're sure you're going to set that one. She didn't. She dropped it in. The point, and it's one Tatum needed. 17-16, and now make it 18. 16, back up by 2 on the Mariscal serve. Deep serve taken on the baseline by Jones. And that'll be a point, Tatum. Unable to drop that one in was Dea Zamora. Deep serve again taken by Jones. Good job by Young. Jimenez pushes that deep. Jones also deep. And a good get there by Sydney Rice. Where's number 7 for Tatum? And an even better get by Jimenez, by Mariscal right there, but the point will wind up going the other way. Mariscal handling a hard spike and was able to keep it in play. However, it wound up in the net, so 19-17 now, Cardinals with the serve, and that's Vivian Ornelas. Villaseñor pushed that one into the middle, and that one is dropped by Sydney Rice, the freshman, with a good play. Puts Tatum back up by 3. Tatum has only trailed once by 1 point in this thing so far. The hammer. Yeah. Yolanda Granado said, it's hammer time. You can't touch this. And it's a 2-point set. Chloe Jones to serve for Eunice. And a good eye from the Tatum Coyotes, Aubrey Young. She watched that go wide. And not for long, Jimenez had that one go astray. Kind of went off the side of her fist there, wrist, and into the net. 21-19, Coyotes trying to get to 25, win by 2. And it's Tinley Acosta who reserves for Eunice. Into the middle. There's the set, the lefty shot, and it will fall Eunice's way. And again, Lillian Parsons. During the middle part of this set, she's been the best on the Eunice side of things. That one's going to go into the net. Villaseñor to serve. And that's a left cord winner right there, man. Yolanda Granados catches the tape, but has it fall on Tatum's side, 21-22. Coyotes with the lead, and it's crunch time here in the opening set. And that is out, just out. Good eye by the Tatum back line. Pardon me, to lay off of that one. So the serve's going to go back to the Cardinals now. And it is a 1-point affair, 23-22 Coyotes. It's Young. Jimenez to Mariscal. Tries to drop it. Young. Jimenez gets that over and puts it in a spot where they can't handle it. Too close to the net, but thinking about smashing it. Can they win it right here? That's a good deep serve. It would have been in. They had to play it. To the middle it goes. That's Young. Jimenez to Mariscal. And the Coyotes take the opener 25-22 back and forth in a slim margin. But that's all you need. 25-22 in the opener. Pretty good one, Abigail Duran Corrales, back and forth and back and forth. But Parsons really came on in the middle of that match and really kept Eunice alive and gave, I think, what the only lead they had was when she was at serve. But players get hot and then they get cold. And Tatum, at least in that first set, didn't, at some point tonight, we've even had Coach West say, sometimes they come out a little flat, coming off the bench to the next set. And it takes them a while to find that rhythm again. But so far tonight, they look to be on.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing about volleyball. Anything can change from one set to the other. In one set they might be doing good, in the next set they might fall off. And
when they're scoring on every point too, especially late. When you think about how important some of those serves that Eunice left on the table there by serving a serve wide or into the net at a crucial time. It happened when it was 23-22. That puts Tatum at 24, and you really kind of give them a freebie there if you don't get that serve in. And all of a sudden, it's set point. And so that'll even put more pressure on you. So Tatum played well, got some breaks from the Cardinals. They made a good comeback, but fell short by 2. We're getting set for set number 2 in this best of 5. We'll be back in a moment.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lea County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of
Tatum, as you can see. And that is a service winner. Good deep serve to Jones. The lefty slam, and Henry mistimed that one, and that'll be a point to the Cards. And guess who it was? Lillian Parsons, who I was just talking about. Now she's going to bring that lefty serve in a 1-1 situation here. Early in the second. Deep to Young, in the middle to Villasenor. And a good drive from Luann Villasenor, 2-1. And the serve will be taken by Jasmine Martinez, number 3. That is Mariscal, and with a nice play to get it over was Henry. Mariscal, Jimenez with a high set, and Villasenor has it go right. Whether that's what she planned or not, she'll take it. Three to 1, Coyotes here. That one is dangerous on both sides. That was a set, but it came over on Tatum's side, and that made it a tough return up front. 3-2. And the serve from number 14, Vivian Ornelas for Eunice. Ciara Jimenez for Tatum. That's Jones. Diving for it over there was Sydney Rice, and the Coyotes keep it alive. What a great rally there from Tatum. And that is Mariscal with a good get after the hammer. Another set from the Cards. And the block up there high is Villasenor, and that was going in the net anyway, I think. 4-2 Coyotes. Here early in the second set, Tatum took the first 25-22. Jimenez with that run, jump, serve, and a point. Tatum, that was. And Jimenez to serve. Jones with the return. And that was tipped by the Coyotes, so it'll go to Eunice for the point. And a good shot from Granados. Yolanda Granados, number 6. That is just out. Serve will go back to Tatum, up by 3 here. Second, I'm sure they would like to make quick work of the Cards tonight. That'll go into the net from Villasenor, because they have another matchup Thursday here in town against the Jal Panthers. So if you can make it a short night tonight, you would have plenty of rest going into the Thursday match. But we're a long way from being done. Only 1-0 in terms of sets here. Mariscal with the shot for the Coyote. And that is number 8, Lillian Parsons, who has been Eunice's best player tonight. Back to serve, Tinley Acosta. That was Aubrey Young with the shot, and point will go. Return from Eunice was out. 7-5 Tatum. Oh, that would have been pure luck to get that over, but a valiant effort for number 7 there, Sarah Reeves. The home team. That's Granados with the shot. That is Mariscal going to the far corner. And not even when you're hot can you make every shot, so Parsons misses that one. Lee goes. Jones diving. Jimenez will go deep. Eunice sets to Young, and the point goes to Tatum. 10-5, they got them doubled up. I'm almost expecting. Tatum. Jones. And that's good. And that is Lillian Parsons, who said, yeah, I missed the last one, so what? Watch this one. She pounds it for a winner. 10-6 the score. Deep serve to Hennard. Into the middle to Jimenez. Up the sideline. Granados. And the hammer, and Hennard with the get. And that's a great get from Hennard on the back line. Off the Lillian Parsons shot right there. Not only did she keep it in play.
That.
That's a hard shot if you're trying to do it. She just wanted to keep the ball in play. And it went Tatum's way, however, not on that one. Hennard with the dive, but unable to get there. And it's a 4-point lead. Tatum trying to go up 2-love in this best of 5. Chloe Jones with the serve. Villasenor. Young has that one go in the net. Lead is 3. That's number 3, Hennard. Jimenez for Tatum. And wide that time from Parsons. By 4, and Mariscal to serve. Jones, Granados. And a deep shot was from Jasmine Martinez. Villasenor for the Coyotes. Martinez again. Aubrey Young. Villasenor with the hammer, and the point goes to Tatum. 13-8. And they are out of hits. The diving try by Parsons. But Eunice unable to handle that one. And that was a lack of communication. Sometimes that's going to happen. You think the other guy's going, they think you're going, and nobody goes. 14-8 though. Tatum up comfortably here in the second set of this best of 5. We'll be back in a moment with more Tatum girls volleyball on the World Wide Web.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered. Legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
All right, we're back. I'm going to make sure that we're all doing good. They say sometimes they lose a little audio when we move to the right, and I don't know if it's because we're pulling the cable.
Probably.
It might be, but I think we're okay. Coyotes are okay, up 14-8.
Get it closer here.
And a point, Tatum. And I have to ask you, TJ, because he's got every gizmo in the world, to give us an extension for that cable, and that'll give us more slack between there and the board.
Especially here inside the gym.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, because we do these things from the bleachers, so our stuff is on the bleacher in front of us, and we, of course, are sitting upward from it, and we only have so much cord that goes to the camera. Tatum up by 7, and now that'll go Eunice's way. So 15-8 goes now to 15-9. Good get from Young back there. That's Villasenor. Granados for Eunice. Martinez. That's Hennard for Tatum. And a good rally here. That's going to go deep to Hennard. And the point will go to Tatum, and playing well on that one too was Sydney Rice, number 7, and she will get a breather. 16-9 Coyotes, and they are serving. That is Alarcon on the serve. Jimenez, Villasenor, Jones, Martinez to Jimenez. Villasenor with a good placement on that shot. Granados diving for it on the Eunice side, but unable to get there. 17-9 Tatum. That shot clips the net but goes over. And it will be point Eunice. It was Dea Zamora who got lucky at the net that time. 17-10. And Tatum was up just about like this in the first one. However, Eunice made a move and got back in it. It was nip and tuck. Coyotes, if they can string together some points, have a chance to run away with this one. And that is out. 17-11. Vivian Ornelas will serve for Eunice. Villasenor with a good placement there. Good rally from the Cardinals. Mariscal to Jimenez. Oh, she gonna call that Tatum's way, and Jones can't believe it. Jones can't believe it. And I was like, it almost seemed as if she called it off the reaction from Eunice as they celebrated, but the call goes Tatum's way. 18-11. That has to go over, and it does from McBee, McKenna McBee, number 4. It's to the middle. Acosta tries the sideline, and it is wide. 19-11. Ciara Jimenez to serve. Good line drive serve. Granados with the smash. Good work by Rice. Deep for Tatum. Villasenor with a good get. Hennard with the drive there. And Hennard again. Jimenez. Villasenor, good get from Jones. Into the middle. Villasenor to Jimenez, and that's a tough play. They're going to set up Acosta. Good rally here. Villasenor for the Coyotes, and that will go Tatum's way. So a good rally there, and Tatum up now 20-11. And looking to put him away here in the second set. Best of 5. Jones. That one has to go over. It does from Granados. Villasenor. Acosta. Hennard for Tatum. Back to Hennard, and good. So they did string together some points, and they may be able to run and hide here in this one. 21-11 now. And you got the tough Jimenez serve to deal with if you're Eunice. Drop shot. That's Jimenez. Right there. That was not a stall prior. And Villasenor gets the winner. 22-11, and the Cards have to talk about it here. Coach Skinner has seen enough, and Tatum looking to go up 2-love in this match tonight. It's a district match, an important one for both sides. Back in a moment.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lea County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
All right, we are back, and something the official didn't like there on that serve. So are we going to reserve?
No, the Tatum got the point.
Oh, they did. Was
Yeah.
there movement on the Eunice side?
Yeah, I think they moved too fast, or they were out of rotation.
Out of rotation. So it's 23-11 after the Tatum point, courtesy of the official. And that's another one, and Tatum has strung together a nice long stretch here offensively and lead this thing now by 13. They're 1 point away. Crunch time for Eunice. Acosta, and that is wide, and the Coyotes, they did run away with the second one, 25-11. I like it when I make an observation and then they do it. You know, right about this point of the match, they string together some points. They can run away with it, and they did. Good work by Tatum and Eunice, and they need this one. 1-3 in district. Tatum 4-1. Although the Cardinals have a better overall record at 11-6. Tatum is even up at 10-10. We move to the third. Alan Scott and Abigail Duran-Corrales will be back in a moment after you hear from our great sponsors bringing you Tatum Girls Volleyball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lea County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lea County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lea County athletics.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes! Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
510, 520. Going anybody, 520. 520, going once, going twice, 3 times, sold them, 510. Jason Rice.
Okay, we just had an auction here, and I don't know why they do it, but they always turn mics up way too loud when you're in the gym.
They do.
But he did a great job. What did they get, 500, I think?
510.
510. What were they auctioning off? Some of the lovely
A
baked
cake.
goods that I saw walking in? Yeah. That's all going to breast cancer research?
Uh-huh.
They had, I noticed that big table, you know, I mean, it's not my first rodeo. I don't notice that big table with cakes and pies and
Yeah, they usually do
stuff.
it at least once a year.
Yeah, and you know, the first thing I'm going to see, man, when I'm here under deadline pressure, you know, to get a game on is the cakes and pies. But that's cool. I wondered what they were for, but it was on a pink tablecloth, so I kind of had an idea. And so they got a good price on that one, and it goes to a great cause. So we're in the final days of October here in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I don't know anyone who lives here in Southeast New Mexico, West Texas, who has not had friends and family touched by that disease. I don't know that I've met anyone who hasn't felt the pain that can bring. So good cause and a good amount on the baked goods there. And we're back to business. Tatum up 2-love, and they get the first point here in the third. That is Mariscal on the serve for Tatum. Hennard on the baseline. Rice. Point Eunice. Tied at 1. It's do or die for the Cardinals here, and the Coyotes really like to get this in 3 and get out of here. Mariscal with the return. That's Rice. That is Jones for Eunice. Granados. Jimenez. Villasenor to Jones. And a good get from Hennard on the baseline there for Tatum. They're going to set Acosta, and now it's Villasenor again. And long point Eunice. So the Cardinals have not had a lead in quite a while, and now they're up 2-1 here early in the third. Jimenez, Villasenor, drop shot, handled by Zamora, number 10 for Eunice. Jimenez again, Sidney Rice, deep to Jones. Acosta, and the get from Aubrey Young. Acosta again. She goes, you will not get that one. Eunice making some noise coming out of the timeout, trailing 2-0. No doubt Coach Skinner had some things to say. And Eunice 3-1 here in the third. Young, and that'll go into the net. So the Cardinals trying to avoid getting swept and doing what they need to do here, up 4-1. And the serve from Ornelas. Jimenez, Villasenor, Ornelas. Martinez with the drop shot for Eunice. And a great get from Sidney Rice. That is Mariscal, Jimenez, Villasenor. Granados for the Cardinal. Rice for Tatum. And a good drop shot. Tatum is there for it. Eunice. And into the net it goes. Yolanda Granados unable to keep that in place, so 4-2. Tatum trailing and Isela Alarcon to serve. Mariscal with a good get. Hennard with the drive. Deep, and a good return from Young. Jones has to dive for it, and that will get away from her, and it's 4-3. Coyotes trying to even this thing up and make it a short night here at home against the Cardinals. They played in Eunice earlier in the season, and Tatum got away with the victory 3-2. Now down by 2, 5-3. And Zamora will serve for the visitors. Jimenez to Hennard. And a good shot from Hennard. And the Coyotes back within 1. Into the net on that one. 6-4 Eunice. That went under. Yep, Mariscal with a good get, but tough for the guys up front to do anything with it. The lead is 3, 7-4. Eunice's largest lead in any set tonight, right now. Hennard deep to Jones. And the lefty shot goes into the net, this time from Lillian Parsons. Coyotes down 2, get the serve back. Villasenor. That's Martinez. Jimenez for Tatum. Young and a good block. That's a great block up front. Good work from Jasmine Martinez and also Parsons on the play. Eunice back up by 3, 8-5 here, third set. Martinez will go deep. Young has to play it, and it hits the rafters. And they can keep playing it, but it's got to go over this time, and it does. So the rafters are in play. And so is that shot. And Tatum will take a timeout after Parsons put that one to bed, boy. 9-5 the score now. The Cardinals not going to go quietly tonight. They come out in the third and have built a 4-point lead. Back in a moment.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
And we are back courtside at Abigail Duran Corrales and Alan Scott here. What does Tatum need to do to get back in this thing, Abby?
I don't know. Eunice came out to play this set for sure.
Deep to Villasenor. And that one will go into the net from Mariscal, and she knows that she would like to have that one back on the miss hit. Now 10-5 Eunice. Deep it'll go to Hennard. Jimenez has to hustle to keep it alive, and then Hennard gets it over. And that point will go to the Cardinals. I guess she called a double hit on Tatum there. So biggest lead of the night in any set for Eunice, 6. Now cut to 5 on the miss hit on the serve. So Tatum will get the serve back, now down by 5, 11-6. And Hennard with a great serve. And unable to come in and get a beat on it was number 2, Alondra Morin. That's the first time I've gotten to call her name tonight. And Morin again right there. Drop shot from the Cardinals. Jimenez will return the favor and get the point for Tatum. So Jimenez and Martinez trade drop shots there, and Tatum comes away with the point. Now down by 3. Hennard with the serve. That's Jones in the corner. The lefty shot there from Parsons. Jones deep. Parsons again, but that'll go into the net this time and point Tatum. Young up front on the defensive side for Tatum on that one. Hennard on the serve. Tatum has cut it to 2. Young to Mariscal. And that's a great get by Eunice. That was number 2, Maureen. Saved the day for the Cardinals there. The rally goes on. Until then, when Parsons said, I've seen enough, and puts it away. 12-9 Cardinals. Now they are playing like a team that's down 2-0. They have some intensity in this third set, and which they gotta have or it'll be over. Jimenez, Young does a nice job to get that one in. Parsons with the smash, Coyotes with the return, and they're gonna keep it alive here too. Granados. They push that one deep. Hennard with the get. Mariscal with the drive. And Parsons able to keep it alive. And that's Parsons again, but not this time. And it's 12-10. You don't realize how long it takes to get to 25 till you start watching volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
25 is a ways.
It does. It takes forever.
Parsons with the shot. And point will go to Eunice. That deep serve was to Hennard. Jimenez has to get it over. Granados with the set. And that'll be point Eunice, and tallest player on the court, Sarah Reeves, wins the battle up front there. Cardinals 14, Coyotes 10 in set 3. Tatum leading at 2-0. And Parsons catches the net on that serve. You know what we haven't seen tonight is Ava Slover.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she must have the night off, hoping that she's not injured or something. She may have had a personal matter to deal with. Jimenez in the middle. That's Villasenor. Drop shot from the Cardinals. From Martinez. Good get from Young. She's going to have to do it again, and does. Acosta for Eunice. Hennard for Tatum. To Villasenor. She goes deep with that one. And the drop shot. And the point to Eunice, so 15-11 here. Deep serve, and the timing not there for Hennard. Took her eyes off that one. And so now Tatum finds himself in the spot Eunice was in the last set, middle of the way, but you're down by quite a ways. You can't afford to let them build much more on this lead. Tatum needs to string together some points. Down 16-11. Jimenez. Young in the middle to Zamora, who wears number 10. That's going to sail just out. Good patience by Tatum and a good eye there from Aubrey Young. And sometimes you watch that thing all the way to the floor and it's not nearly as far out as you thought.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
But it was out, and that's all it takes. And Tatum needed that point, now down by 4. Acosta to Alarcon rather to serve. And the serve is out, so 17-12 now, a 5-point differential. And mass substitutions for the Cardinals. Villasenor in the middle to Eunice, back to Villasenor. And she gets the point, 17-13. If you're gonna make a run to get back in this one, it'd be nice to start that one right now if you're Tatum. Down by 4. That is Mariscal, Jimenez, Henry, Acosta to Young. Villasenor with the hammer. And the Cards are able to keep it alive. That's Jimenez. Drop shot will not go over. And saving the day for the Cardinals was number 6 on that play. Yolanda Granados got the impossible get. 18-13, Eunice by 5. Jimenez will set Hennard. And a good get from Villasenor on the let cord. Came over the net. That's got to go over, and it does not. 19-13. And I was just about to say, time to circle the wagons if you're Tatum and talk strategy and make a run in this thing. See if you can get back in the third. Coyotes leading this district match 2-0, but Cardinals trying to put a point on the board in this one. Back in a moment.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacy, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Ludington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
So a good timeout from Coach West, and Tatum breaks out of the timeout, which they needed. 19-14 the score. That is Jones, Parsons, and the winner for the Cardinals, 20-14. Tatum's got to start their run here now, down by 6. And the Cardinals are only 5 away from taking this third one. Villasenor, a valiant effort by Hennard, but that's going to go to Eunice. (21-14). Now it's the Cardinals who are threatened to run away with this one. And that's out. So Avery Hennard will get the serve for Tatum. That's Jones. That was Jimenez. Mariscal. Deep on the baseline was Moline, I should say. That's an R, not an L. Moline. Villasenor. Jimenez to Mariscal. Jones diving for it. Parsons. And a good return from Villasenor, but Jimenez in trouble at the net, and it'll go to the floor. 22-15. Eunice 3 away from getting their first set of this match, trailing at 2-0. Hennard with the get. Jimenez gets it over. Jones. And Mariscal gets up for that one and wins that battle at the net. To make a run. Jones will not be able to get that one in play. And into the net. And 23-17. So a 6-point lead, and that's a pretty good swing right there. If it's 22-18, Eunice is feeling the pressure. At 23-17, not so much, but that sails out anyway. So now 23-18. On this run here, Jones. Parsons eyes that one. Good get from Young. Sydney Rice. Reeves. And that is Jimenez for Tatum. Good deep shot. McBee kept it alive. And the point to the Cardinals, and again bouncing off the tape on the top of the net, but stayed in. And so 1 point away from taking the third here and extending this district matchup tonight. Cards 24 and the Coyotes 18. Jimenez in the middle. Villasenor with the drop. Jimenez will go right back to her. And point Tatum. You got to have everything count for Tatum. And the serve. And they're going to call Tatum over the net, I guess, or into the net on that one, and that will end the second. Looked to be a strong play from Hennard and the bunch up front, but the officials give that point to Eunice, and 25-19. They take it in the third. So a close one there, but not that close. Tatum lost by 6, 25-11. That was the biggest margin in the second, and they took the first by 3, 25-22. So we move to the fourth. And it's the same strategy now. Okay, you drop that one, get over it. We get out here now and close them out in 4 so you don't have to go to that tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tatum had their momentum up for a second and let it go for the third set.
Yeah, and they had a chance, but it's tough to come back when it's 23 and you're down 6 or 7.
Right.
Because you have to be perfect. And then when they get 24, you can't afford not to be perfect. Mm-hmm. And you can do it, but it's tough against a team that is determined to win that set. And Eunice had to have it, or they'd be getting on the bus right now.
Right.
And so it's 2-1. And now I'm sure the Coach West is telling them, okay, file that one away. Let's come out here and get this one and not let them take us 5. Play again to 25-2, and then if we go to that 5th one, it's whoever gets to 15. I want to thank all our great sponsors, Eunice Pump and Supply, Legendary Services, Lasco Construction, Norley Tatum Clinic, and Valeria Mariscal will serve to open this 4th. Deep, that ball just jumped off her serving fist that time. And Villasenor thought she had the kill there. And so did Parsons, but that'll go into the net. Point Tatum, and they get off on the right foot here in the fourth. 1-0. Good serve there. That was taken by Tinley Acosta, number 5. That's Aubrey Young. Jimenez to Villasenor. And Long. Tied at 1. Serve will go to the Cardinals, and that is Lillian Parsons with that running lefty serve. Deep to Young. Now Jimenez. And that is Young. It was deep. Or that was Rice, rather. So I was right the first time. Oh, and what a fake up front. What a move from number 10, Dea Zamora. She got Rice off the ground, and then you can't go anywhere. She put it behind her. Good fake to get her to bite. Parsons on the serve. 2-1 Eunice here. And that was Rice on the return. And the point goes to Tatum. Tied at 2. Tatum trying to close to a 5th. Reeves. That shot will come over from McBee. She wears number 4, McKenna McBee. Acosta with the drive, taken by Hennard. Jimenez to Hennard again. The block is there from Reeves and company. Granados. Martinez, good. Jasmine Martinez placed that one perfectly. 3-2 Cardinals. Birds to serve it. That was number 14, Ornelas. Villasenor for Tatum. Granados, and that'll go long. Tied at 3. Neither team really can afford to get down by too much. I get the feeling here in this fourth, you got to keep it close.
Yeah, you do.
Running serve from Jimenez, and that'll get the point Tatum's way. 4-3. And it's been a while since Tatum had a lead, so, well, 1-0 in this one, but they last set. And Jimenez to serve again. Granados pushes that one to Villasenor. And the block, and a great get from Tatum. That was Mara Skull saved the day. And good work up front from Hennard. Point Coyotes now up by 2-5. And Jimenez to serve. Good serve to Jones. Acosta. Granados gets it over. Jimenez. Hennard with a good shot. And Eunice somehow gets that back like a pinball machine. Villasenor. Deep. Tinley Acosta also deep but long. That is out. Good eye on the back line from Eunice. And the lead is 2 for Tatum. Serving is Dea Zamora. Jimenez. Mariscal goes deep and long. Lead down to 1. That is going to be in. Jimenez to Avery Hennard. And the point goes to the Cardinals, and now the momentum has swung the other way. And see, that was a good timeout. Tatum comes out of that timeout a little flat, and they saw that 3-point lead disappear. We're tied at 6. Villasenor deep to Zamora. Tatum has to play that one. Now you got to get it over. Jimenez knows that. That's number 5, Acosta. Granados right back to Acosta. Drop shot. The get from Jimenez. Return from Villasenor. And no communication on that one. It falls in between 3 or 4 Coyotes there after Aubrey Youngs is not able to get a really good shot. So Eunice back in the lead now, 7-6, and that goes wide. Zamora missing the serve, and that's a break for the Coyotes now. Tied up at 7, and they get the serve back. Luan Villasenor. Martinez with the deep shot, and that's going to go to Eunice. And we talked about Tatum sometimes losing a little rhythm and focus, and now that seems like what we're seeing.
And maybe they're tired.
They may be. And sometimes, you know, you have the confidence when you're up 2-love, and then you lose one, and all of a sudden you're thinking, you know, instead of just going out and getting it done, they might have gotten into their head a little in that third. And the Cardinals are up 9-7 here in the 4th, and the coach is thinking the same thing. They take a timeout on the Tatum side of things just to refocus now, down by 2, and we're approaching the midway point of this 4th set. More coverage of Tatum Girls Volleyball on HobsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel after this.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Leamington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
And we are back. The Walmart Digital Solutions, One Radio Square Sports. Alan Scott and Abigail Duran Corrales, and we see that one go into the net. So Coyotes get the point now, only down by 1. And Hennard on the serve. That's Jones to Parsons, driving it deep. Villasenor, Mariscal, Jones, Parsons, Hennard for Tatum. Young, no, that's Sidney Rice, 7. Mariscal, and a good shot off Parsons to give Tatum the point and the tie. They've gotten back in this thing now, 9-9.
Seems like the timeouts are working for them.
They are, and timeouts are being very strategically used here in this 4th set. The serve from Hennard is a good one. That is Aubrey Young. Mariscal. Parsons likes the looks of that one, couldn't get it. And the point will go to Tatum, and the Jimenez was signaling point long before we heard the whistle. So the Coyotes have gotten the lead back, up 10-9 here. Good deep serve from Hennard. And a point Tatum. That one sails wide for Jasmine Martinez, number 3, who had a good look at it. And Tatum up 2. And it could go either way in this 4th set at this point. That helps Tatum. Service winner. from Hennard. So good work. It puts Tatum up 3 and still serving. That is Granados. Aubryon to Jimenez. To Mariscal, tries the drop shot and handled by Ornelas. Parsons with the hammer and Villasenor with the answer. But the Cardinals get the point. Jasmine Martinez doesn't make good from the previous one where she hit it out and got the point there for Eunice. 12-10. Granados to serve. Villasenor, Rice, Mariscal. Granados to Reeves, and with Mariscal waving hello, Reeves could not get that one over. 13-10 Tatum. Martinez to Jimenez to Mariscal. Point Eunice. Now, is that Slover wearing a different number tonight?
No, that's a different girl. Number 21.
I didn't think it was her, but she looks like her a little.
Yeah, we're missing
So
Ava
Ava's
and Georgia.
And Georgia.
Georgia Weir. I was wondering, why is there not as many girls on the bench today either?
Right. You're right. Now that you mention it, the bench is pretty empty.
It is.
Tatum leading by 3. 14 and 7th inning stretch really here in the 4th set. In other words, you're narrowing in on 20, not past 15 yet. But only up 2 are the Coyotes, and serving it is Parsons. Jimenez, Villasenor, and a good shot from Luan off of Jones, and the point goes Tatum's way. Up by 3. And it was like midway through the second, right about this time when I said, hey, if you can string some points together, you can run away and hide. And they did, so let's see if we do it again. 15-12, and we let Cord on the serve, and it's still in play. But Jimenez can't get out of the way for Young there. Unfortunate. 15-13. And serving is Vivian Ornelas. Jimenez with the return. That's in no man's land, and that's a point Tatum. Oh, sorry, Mariscal with the return. It's almost impossible to deal with it. 16-13 Tatum. Granados gets it over. That's Jimenez. Villasenor mistimed it a little bit, and that'll go to Eunice. Tatum hanging on to the lead, though, here. And Eunice hanging around. Down 2. Tatum like to close this out in 4. Eunice wants it to go 5. That's Hennard. That is Acosta with the shot. And the point to Eunice. And it's a 16-15 score. Now it really is which direction is this thing going to go. Will Eunice tie it up? Will Tatum build the lead back? We're about to find out. Ornelas gets that one over. Jimenez for Tatum. Villasenor out. Point Eunice. We're tied at 16. And the serve into the middle. That's Sydney Rice. Serving it was Zamora. And hammering it right at Mariscal, and she weathers the storm. Acosta. Good get from Young. That's Hennard. Deep to number 10, Zamora. And that shot is good from Tinley, Acosta, and Eunice leads it, 17-16. And that was a good time to do a changeup on the serve, but Tatum answered. I thought that was going to go in for a winner, but a great get from the Coyotes, and they saved that point. That was a smart serve. No one has hit a changeup in a while for a serve. Just take something off it, and it very nearly worked, but Tatum has tied it up at 17. Villasenor on the serve to Jones. Martinez. Good get from Young. That is Mariscal. Jones. Acosta. To Rice. To Jimenez, who pushes it over. Granados. And they win it. Cardinals by 1. It's nail-biting time now here in the 4th. Acosta to serve, catches the net and stays in play. Mariscal to Acosta, Ornelas, Martinez. That, to me, why did that point go to Eunice? Didn't see Tatum do
was
anything.
in the net.
Huh?
Tatum was in the net.
They were in the net.
Yeah.
Acosta on the serve, headed for Tatum to Jimenez. 19-17. Cards are trying to steal the 4th one here. Coyotes don't want to let it slip away, but it's getting there. Henry can't handle that one, and down 3 and a timeout. And another good timeout call. This one on the Tatum side. Got to settle their heads here now, because you're down 3. You don't really want to give up any more points. You'd like to tie this thing at 20 if you can. We shall see what they do coming out of the break. This is RC Girls Volleyball in Tatum, New Mexico on the World Wide Web.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Tatum Health Clinic, Norley Hospital District, just one of our great sponsors. Crunch time here. Cardinals 20, Coyotes 17. That is going to go out. And now it's looking a lot like the last one, like the 3rd, which the Cardinals took 25-19, and we're in that neighborhood again. But we get a gift right there from Acosta, and she'd like to have that one back. And it's Hennard serving. Granados. Aubrey Young to Rice to Jimenez. And that was Parsons with the kill attempt, but Villasenor able to get it back and put over by Mariscal. Parsons again. Out. Point to Tatum. And a good serve deep from Henry. And Jones was able to keep it alive, but Ornelas could not get there and do anything with it for Eunice. So it's 21-20. The Cardinals take timeout. And again, I think part of that is just to stop the momentum, you know.
Right.
Tatum feeling it, making the comeback, getting rid of that 3-point lead, so you take a timeout and make them sit around. That's pretty good strategy by the coach on the other side, Taylor Skinner. And we shall see. This is going to determine right here whether we are done in 4 or whether we go to that 5th set tiebreaker. Interesting stuff here in Tatum, New Mexico tonight. Back after this.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, here we go. Coming out of the timeout. Eunice 21, Tatum 20. That's Acosta to Ornelas. Granados with the shot. And now 22-20. Each point huge. But right now even bigger for Tatum because they're trailing. And it will be number 6, Yolanda Granados to serve. It's Villasenor. Jimenez, Mariscal, Jones, Parsons. Villasenor with a great play, and that's going to go off the head of Jimenez. And the Cardinals are threatening now here to tie this thing up at 2 apiece. It went 3-2 down at their place, so I'm not surprised. Villasenor, Jimenez to Mariscal, Jones, Parsons again, and into the net this time. That's a good serve. Would have been in. They had to play it. Martinez up front, and that is Mariscal for Tatum. How did that get over the net for Eunice? Got to play that one. Trouble. And point Cardinals, and now only one away from tying this thing at 2 sets each. 25-19 in the last one, Eunice. 24-21 here. Jones on the serve. Villasenor, Jimenez, Hennard, Granados, and Cardinals take it 25-21. So we're going to the 5th. And we will play to 15. So now you're pretty much, if you're Coach West, you're telling them just everything's out the window now. You go out and you got one left. Whoever gets it wins this thing.
Yeah,
it's only to 15, so you have to more or less we're even up. You know,
right.
Instead of feeling like you're getting beat lately because they were up 2-0. So you got to remind them we're even. It's like starting over. Everybody's at 0. We can still go out and win this thing.
It's a hard game for Tatum right now. I mean, they need to go out there and play. Also for Eunice, they came out the second and the third. What was it, third and the fourth? And they
third and fourth.
And they came out and played, and Tatum just let it go. They let their momentum go, and that's not the way it should be. You know, if Tatum wants to go out and play in state, that's not the way it should be.
Right, you have to come out with intensity all the time, or you'll get your hat handed to you.
It does.
Yeah. Jimenez. No, it's Mariscal to serve for Tatum. And Mariscal to Jimenez, to Villasenor, and how did they keep that alive on the Eunice side? Jimenez, Sydney Rice, that's Acosta. That is Parsons into the net, and the Coyotes get the first point. And that's a good serve. Knuckleball coming in there right between Jones and Acosta. Neither one could get a good beat on it. 2-0 Tatum. Try and keep that going on the serve of Mariscal. It's another good line drive from her. Jones has to get that one over. That's Young. Eunice to Villasenor, and 3-0 Tatum. That's how you want to come out. And another good serve from Mariscal, and that'll be a point, Tatum. 4-0. And again, that whistle was really before the ball hit, so that point was already in Tatum's hands. And Eunice will take a timeout after a chat with the official to explain why that call was made and tell her girls what's up. And I'm kind of wondering myself.
It's for sure about their rotation, though, you know.
Yeah.
It could also be a new rotation for them. And, you know, a lot of players actually struggle with that when a new rotation is introduced to them.
Yeah.
Then it confuses them because they're not used to the new one and they're used to the old one.
Right. And that was definitely a violation of some kind because the whistle came even before the shot hit the board. Right.
You're having mistakes like that.
Right, technical stuff. And still serving is Mariscal. He's on a 4-0 run here. Giving Tatum a nice advantage in the tiebreaker. Again, a deep serve to Jones. And Mariscal, a one-woman team out there for Tatum with the get there. Parsons, good work by Henner, deep. Villasenor. Deep to Jones. Jones again. Villasenor, Jimenez, and back. And the shot is good. You can see the look on the face of Jones. She's like, ay caramba.
And it's hard when there's only 2 reps because you don't know who's touching the ball or,
yeah.
you know, it's hard.
And man, I'm telling you, Jones thought that was going to be out, and it was right on the line. And that's Jones again, but Tatum's up 5-0. Jimenez keeps it alive. Young got it over the net. Drop shot is good this time. Nice finesse from Dea Zamora, number 10. Knew right where to put that one. To be a winner to me, and it's 6-0. We'll take it. She must have gotten called for in the net. Parsons with the drop shot. Hits the Martian antenna, and that'll go to Tatum. 7-0. They're almost halfway there in a 15-point tiebreak. So they came out of the huddle and meant business. Tatum, 8-0. Can you believe that turnaround?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
after dropping the last 2, and now a timeout, Eunice. And they won the third, 25-19, and the fourth, 25-21. And Tatum said, okay, we've had enough. And they come out and give him a black eye. 8-0 here in the tiebreaker, and you only played a 15. It is not over, but the Tatum girls have set themselves up nicely. We'll be back.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home. Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes.
Mariscal again on the serve and the hammer and the return from Hennard. Mercy. Reeves drove one like she hasn't all night long. But Hennard was equal to it, got it back. And it's 8-1. That's the first Cardinal point of the tiebreak. And Parsons on the serve to Mariscal. Jimenez to Hennard. Jones on the other side. Acosta, good get from Hennard. Villasenor, and it goes to Tatum. 9-1. Coyotes are feeling it. The tiebreaker fifth, only going to 15. 6 points away, and a line drive serve is a beauty from Marcela Alarcon. It just barely cleared the net. And Alarcon again. Jones this time. Reeves. Granados to Alarcon. And the drive from the Coyotes is good, and the point goes to Tatum, and they're running away with this tiebreaker. Where was this in the fourth?
Yeah, you could tell the intensity is different.
Yeah.
It's definitely different.
And Eunice looks a little shocked. They just won the last 2 sets handily, and then you come out here now and you talk about getting your hat handed to you. 11-1 in the 15-point tiebreak. Alarcon to serve, and that is going to be a Tatum point. I don't know what Coach West said before this last one, but she should say it every time.
She should have said.
And Jones unable to get that one. And yeah, the Cardinals are just going, what happened? Man, Coyotes came out here. Not over, but we're getting there. Granados, Acosta, Aubrey Young, Jimenez. And a great work from Alarcon for Tatum. Acosta, and that will go to Eunice, but good work, man. Marcela Alarcon has been playing well in this fifth. Don't want to let him off the hook. 13-2, and it will be Ornelas to serve. Mariscal, Jimenez to Hennard. McBee, number 4, to Granados. Villasenor. Jones. Granados goes deep. Sidney Rice. Villasenor. And the Cards keep it alive. Villasenor will set Jimenez. Into the middle it goes. Granados. Sidney Rice. Mariscal has that one go awry. And she says, my bad, and it's 13-3. Tatum needing just 2. Cardinals trying to hang on. Jimenez to Hennard. Jones diving. Acosta gets that over, and the Cardinals find a way to eke it out there and get that point in 13-4.
Definitely not a game you can let go right now.
No, you don't want to let them off the hook. You still got a 9-point advantage, and you're only 2 away. So if you're Tatum, don't relax. Finish this thing. Acosta. And that is good. Now you can feel it going back the other way. Cardinals with new life, and Tatum has to take the timeout. And I'm sure Coach West is going, you know what, let's put a couple points up and finish these guys. 13-5, 1 minute break. We got a good one. Who's going to win this thing tonight? We shall see. Back in a moment on Hobbs America and Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire
now up by 13. As they have won. Jimenez got that one over. That was going to be in. We got to play it and diving for it. They were all but done. And now it only... tiebreaker, 15-9. Abby, thanks for your help. Always good to have you here. Enjoyed it, and we will do it again at the next one. And we got Tatum boys football on Friday night. Playoff action at the Magdalena Steers. Stay tuned for more Tatum sports this week. Big thanks to Abby, to our sponsors, to Evie and Tiff, and all of our trainees back there at One Radio Square. We're going to have some new backups here soon. They're working hard. And and thanks to all you Tatum fans and all you other fans who tuned in to the World Wide Web tonight. Big thanks to our sponsors. We'll see you at the next one. And I want to let you hear from them before we call it a night. Tatum wins it 3-2. Jowl coming in on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lea County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lea County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lea County athletics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lea County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lea County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lea County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!